ZRENJANIN bypass represents a roadway for the future first B category state road, converging the traffic flows from Novi Sad, Kikinda, Srpska Crnja, Vršac, Belgrade, Elemir, Mihajlovo, Lukićevo, in the direction of ZRENJANIN. At the same time, the bypass is a transport link between all traffic flows of the Banat municipality centers, with the future motorway Belgrade-Zrenjanin-Novi Sad, and provides transport service to the two largest work zones in the city of Zrenjanin. The total length of the Zrenjanin bypass is 15 kilometers. The Zrenjanin citizens' dream is to relocate the transit traffic from the central Zrenjanin streets, which would help reduce the noise and pollution. At the beginning of August this year, a newly constructed segment of the northeast part of the bypass with two roundabouts and the bridge over the river Begej was opened to traffic in a length of 3.7 kilometers. Until today, the constructed part of the ZRENJANIN bypass is 11.20 kilometers long in total. The section begins at the constructed part of the roundabout on the road Mihajlovački put and ends in the intersection with the first B category state road number 12. The construction of this segment represents a continuation of the already built section from the road Novosadski put to Mihajlovački put, thus significantly relieving the existing roadway running through the central city zone, by relocating the transit traffic onto the bypass. The width of the newly constructed carriageway is 7.7 meters with shoulders 1.5 meters wide. The first roundabout is located at the intersection of the bypass and the street Prvomajska ulica, and the second is at the junction of the bypass and the first B category state road number 12, the former second category state road number 108. In both intersection zones, the construction of pedestrian paths, sidewalks 1.5 meters wide, and two-way cycling paths 2 meters wide has been predicted. As part of the construction of this road and its roundabouts, 48,266 cubic meters of material have been excavated and 65,775 cubic meters of sand, 17,850 cubic meters of stone aggregate, and 13,500 cubic meters of asphalt layers have been installed. The bridge over the canal Begej was undoubtedly the most interesting and technically demanding structure within this project. Considering the waterway conditions pre-requiring the river Begej for two-way river traffic, the structural bridge system has been defined as a continuous girder with 3 segments and a total length of 102 meters. The central span over the river is 46 meters long, while the other two are each 28 meters long. The total width of the bridge with inspection and pedestrian paths is 11.6 meters. The new bridge was founded on piles. The piles for the middle piers were made on a temporary platform built from the excavated material, while the abutment piles were made at the existing terrain elevation. There are 2 separate bridge piers, 8.85 meters high on average, joined by reinforced concrete crossbars and with a sleeper slab at the top, supported by girders. Superstructure. The bridge girders consist of 18 heavy prefabricated pre-stressed piers at a distance of 1.95 meters between them. The girders are joined with the cast in situ slab and the cross beams in the segments and above the abutments. The length of the beams in the central segment is 45.5 meters, while the end segment beams are 28.25 meters long. Within the bridge construction work, 20 piles of 1,200 millimeters in diameter with a total length of 595 meters have been bored, and 610 cubic meters of concrete have been installed. Excavation of 6,665 cubic meters of material was performed in the riverbank area and during the deepening of the riverbed. 365 cubic meters of concrete have been installed in the substructure: foundation slabs, sleeper slabs, piers, wing walls and transition slabs, whereas 879 cubic meters of material have been installed in the superstructure: girders and cross beams, deck, transition slab and pedestrian path. 200,912 kilograms of reinforcement, 30,031 kilograms of pre-stressing cables, 245 meters of curb blocks and 867 square meters of waterproofing on the bridge. Besides the works on the road and the bridge, the project also included work on the relocation and protection of the waterworks and sewage installations. 127 meters of a new water supply network with a PE of 225 millimeters have been installed, including new shafts. The future locations for the pipes under the bypass road base, in a length of 78 meters, have been protected, as well as the existing sewage system in a length of 72 meters. The existing gas pipeline, 20 meters long, has been protected, as well as the telecommunication installations at the roundabouts, 366 meters long. The new roundabouts, numbers 6 and 7, have been provided with lighting, consisting of 52 poles and electric power installations. Traffic signage has been provided on the road itself and in the Canal Begay waterway zone. The bypass will connect the Novi Sad and the Belgrade roadway when completed. It will intersect outside the city with all other state roads leading to Kikinda, Srpska Crnja and Vršac, and the local roads to Elemir and Mihajlovo. The last section of the ZRENJANIN bypass remains to be completed in a length of 3.7 kilometers, with 2 roundabouts, an overpass over the railway ZRENJANIN-Vršac and a culvert over the Aleksandrovac Canal. With the construction of the last section from the intersection with the state road ZRENJANIN-Srpska Crnja state border with Romania, Timișoara Road, to the junction with the state road ZRENJANIN-Belgrade in the industrial zone Jugoistok, the conditions for traffic calming are fulfilled.